Mercury goes direct in Taurus. Refer to the May 10th part now to June 19th. The topic resolves. So going back to what I said beforehand about noticing what those topics were. June 4th, then we have Saturn goes retrograde in Aquarius. This should be interesting because what I wrote was lift on restrictions, COVID related, limits on the masses being reviewed. What has been very interesting the last 2 years was in May of 2020, I think on the day, if not right, like the day before or after, the restrictions in New York City were starting to get lifted. And then last year, I want to say it was when the CD said that we don't have to wear masks anymore, but that might be when Jupiter went in. I would be interested to see what COVID news of lifting restrictions would happen around June 4th. June 10th, we have Mercury in Taurus trines Pluto in Capricorn. Talk about basic needs, working with the change of government. June 11th, we have Venus in Taurus conjunct Uranus in Taurus. A good shakeup in materials, maybe supply chain related. June 13th, we have Mercury in Taurus moves into Gemini. Communication shifts back from material to the way we commune. Meta, again, maybe metaverse. June 14th, we have the full moon in Sagittarius, manifestation of a great journey, technological advances, medical or foreign acquisitions, which go figure how that would come out. June 16th, we have the Sun in Gemini trine Saturn in Aquarius, and the Sun in Gemini squaring Neptune in Pisces. Focus on communication helps isolated people, but not mentally, just to do their jobs. June 18th, we have Venus in Taurus square Saturn in Aquarius. Beauty in the material world not working well with limited masses. Inequality highlighted. June 19th, we have Venus in Taurus sextiles Neptune in Pisces. Something creative, maybe NFT related. Mercury covered shadow. Something complete. June 20th, we have Mercury in Gemini sextiles Jupiter in Aries. Convincing on reasons why war has to happen. Clear communication on plan of action. And again, it could not be that. I don't want to freak you out. I'm just creating sentences out of these keywords. June 21st, we have the Sun goes from Gemini into Cancer, and Venus in Taurus will trine Pluto in Capricorn. Focus shifts from communication to nurture and caring. Beauty in materials works well with sketchy government. And then we also have June 22nd, Venus moves from Taurus into Gemini, convincing people why bad idea is good. Beauty shifts from luxuries to sweet talk. June 27th, we have Mars in Aries sextiles Saturn in Aquarius. Warlike action works with oppression on people. June 28th, you've got Neptune retrograde. The Sun in Cancer squaring Jupiter in Aries. Venus in Gemini sextiling Jupiter in Aries, and a new moon in Cancer. So that's a lot of shit in one day. So starting with the Neptune retrograde, all that has seemed too good to be true should be revisited. And it goes direct again on December 4th. So anything from March 7th, 8th-ish until June 28th, start to notice how all those topics that was Neptunian related start to get reviewed up until about December 4th. And then from there, we should start to see some things get resolved. With the Sun in Cancer squaring Jupiter in Aries, focus on caring, a hard time working with expansive war. Again, if that happens. Venus in Gemini sextiles Jupiter in Aries, finessing communication, working with fiery expansion, more like. And new moon in Cancer, plant the seeds to care and nurture more. July 1st, we have Mars in Aries squares Pluto in